Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with The Little Z by Jaze. This continues our Little Killer theme week. Let's go over the rules. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, which means in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these little killers outside the grid. They have these arrows pointing diagonally, so the cells that they point at all the way to the end. The clue gives the sum of them. So these sum to 16, these sum to 11, these sum to 13, etc. There is no additional non-repeat rule beyond what Sudoku says. So you don't need to worry about not repeating digits along the little killers, other than what Sudoku says. And then we also have zipper lines in the grid. That's these lavender lines. So we have sort of the center, which is marked with a circle for your convenience. Whatever digit goes in the center, like let's say this was a 6, that means that all of the cells equidistant from the center sum to that center value. So these two sum to 6, and these two sum to 6. So I could do like 1, 5 here, and I could do 2, 4 here. And that would be one way to fulfill this zipper line, because these add to 6, these add to 6. If the center were 5, then these would add to 5, and these would add to 5. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. Okay, I don't think there's any like obviously restricted little killers here. Like this 16 is pretty big, but we can put 11 already here and another 11 here. So I don't think we can restrict that way. So let's look at this Z. This Z looks interesting. It's a longest zipper. So what can this center be? Well, we need at least 2 ways to add to the center. Like if this was a 3, there's only one way to add to 3, and that's 1 plus 2. So all of these would be basically less than 3. So they'd be from 1, 2. And that wouldn't work. We'd have too many 1, 2s in these rows. So it's at least 4. Now with 4, we could do 2 plus 2 or 1 plus 3. So that barely works with a 1, 2, 3 triple. So I think this is from 4, 5, 6. There may be other problems with a 1, 2, 3 triple, but we'll figure that out. Okay, I'm noticing this 13 goes through the zipper like this. And if we think about it, these 3 digits, we kind of know the sum. They sum to double the middle because these two sum to this one, right? So these sum to either 8, 10, or 12. So if they sum to 8, that makes this one a 5. Does 5 work here? It forces this to be 6. Okay, I'm actually seeing a problem with that, because this cell here actually goes down here by roping, and we can't put a 6 on this zipper line. This would have to be bigger than 6, so we can't do a 5 here. So this is not a 4. If these add to 10, then this would be a 3, and if these add to 12, this would be a 1. Okay, that feels important. I guess this 16 does the same thing. So these add to either 10 or 12. So these add to either 6 or 4. 6 would be 1, 5, or 2, 4. 4 would have to be 1, 3. Okay, so these aren't 6. That's the conclusion, I guess, for now. All right, what else can we look at here? We know this goes on here, so it's max 5. Does it have a minimum? Well, it is minimum 3, because we could do a 1, 2 here and a 2, 1 here. So this is from 3, 4, 5. It's not 6 because it can't go in here, right? Rather, because it must go in here, and a 6 can't go in over here. So I guess we can say there's a 6 in one of these and a 6 down here, and this isn't a 6 either, because you basically can't put 6s on these zipper lines, other than the middle. Okay, so maybe this 10 sum will help us, because these need to add to 10. So I guess we can use that property of zipper lines again. Whatever is in this center, these are smaller than it. So can this really be a 3? That's the first question I want to ask. If this was a 3, these would have to both be from 1, 2. Well, if they're both from 1, 2, the max we're actually adding to is 6. So that doesn't work. So we can't be a 3. What if we were a 4? If we were a 4, these actually have to be from 1, 3, because that's the only way to add to 4. 2, oh no, we could use a 2 as well. So these have to be from 1, 2, 3. But these would max out at 5. And 5 plus 4 is 9. That still doesn't reach 10. So this is actually a 5. That's a 5. And that's a 6. Nice. All right, so to add to 5, oh, if that's a 6, we know this is a 1. And then we know that's a 4. Nice. And if this is a 6, then we know this is a 1-3 pair. And we have this 1 here. So that's 3 and 1. Oops, 3 and 1. Because these add to 12. So these add to 4. Nice. We just got a bunch of digits. These are either a 4-1 like this or a 2-3 pair. I'm not sure which yet. We know there's a 5 on here, which means there's a 1 on here. I guess roping tells us both of those things anyway. What else can we do here? 5 is in one of these two cells. Is there another little killer? This 11? This 11 is the only little killer I haven't really basically resolved. Oh, the 16. The 16 is resolved. That'll resolve. The 11 is not. But I'm not really seeing how to restrict that. That's pretty open. Well, let's think about this 6 zipper then. What can we actually put on the 6 zipper? Let's see. So the 1's going to go with the 5. So we're going to have 1, 5. Can we do 5, 1? Oh, sorry. First, I just noticed this. We have these two 1s looking in here. I glanced over here to see if there was a 1 restricting here, and I was like, there isn't. But wait, no, there is, because these two 1s look in here. And so this has to be the 1 for the box, and then that makes this a 4. I think that's going to be helpful. All right, so now let's think about this 6, because we can do 1, 5 this way, but we can't do a 1 down here, so we can't do 1, 5 this way. 2, 4, we can do the 2 here and the 4 here, but this 4 tells us we can't do it the other way around. And then it looks like we can do a 3 plus 3, but we can only do a single one of them. And that makes a 1, 2, 3 triple and a 3, 4, 5 triple. So this is the 3 and the 4 for the box. This is from 4, 5, 6. That means this is 5, 6. So this is the 5 and the 6. This is 2, 3 because of this 3. Deet, deet, doot in the corner. Nice. This is a 2. These are from 5, 6. We know the order. That's a 6. This is all finishing. That's a 2. Nice. All right, this whole right side's done. Let's fill in the roping here. This is a 1, 2 pair. This is 1, 2, 6. That's not a 6. And this is 3, 4, 5. All right. I think we have to think about this 11 now. I don't think there's another choice. So can this be, let's see, how big can this get? 5 plus 2 is 7. So this can't be a 3. That would only add to 10. So if that's not a 3, that's not a 3. We get a 1, 2 pair here, so that's a 6. Get another 1, 2 pair here. That's a 1, 2 pair. That's a 3. So 3 plus 3 is 6. We can clean all this up. That places the 3 here. Final 3 in the grid. And now we have a bunch of, we have a 6 up here. We have a bunch of 4, 5s. Okay, these two digits are the same through this medium of this 4, 5. So they're either both 4 or both 5, but both 4 doesn't work. 8 is too small because we'd be 8 plus 2 at biggest. That's 10. So this is double 5, and then that makes this 4, 5, 4. And then here, 5 plus 5 is 10, so that's a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're done. Nice. Cool puzzle, Jaze. I liked that idea. The idea of the zipper values have to be smaller than the middle value seems so simple, but it was so useful in this one. Also, these being 2 times the middle was very useful as well. We used that here and we used that here. So I really like those concepts. And then this 11 finished up the puzzle, which is nice for the little killer theme. Hope you enjoyed this as well. And if you did, then why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.